Assalamu alaikum dear students, hope you are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIVS Home School. I am Sabreena Haque, Assistant Teacher of Science, National Adult English Version School, Day Shift. Dear students, today I am going to take a chemistry class for class 9 student on the based on creative question answer which belongs to chapter 2. So let us move forward today's topic. Dear students, in our previous class we already discussed about creative question number 1. And I will repeat C and D again from creative question number 1. I will discuss it again. In the C there is written, if you increase heat, which of the matter in the stem will vaporize first? Explain. In the figure there is, in the figure A there is a mixture of iodine and edible salt, and in figure 2 there is mixture of sand and glucose, and from among of these if we apply heat, that's the melting point of sand, glucose and edible salt is so much, but iodine, if we apply heat, the iodine will not melt, it directly goes to vapor. That's why the iodine will vaporize first because it is a volatile substances. Now come to D. Can you separate the elements of the two mixture using the same process? Show reasons for your answer. Dear students, again in the figure A there is the mixture of iodine and edible salt, and in the figure B there is the mixture of sand and glucose. This is totally different things. We can't separate them in the same process. We need to apply different process for separating the substances of the two figures mixture. For the figure A, if we want to separate it, we need to apply the sublimation process because the iodine is a volatile substances. If we take a flask and we put this mixture in that flask, if we enclose the top of the flask and add a pipe in it, then when we apply heat, we know iodine is a volatile substances. That time iodine becomes vapor, and when it goes to that pipe and that vapor is cooled down and become again the crystal iodine, and through this process we can easily separate the iodine and edible salt. And come to the next figure, because this among of these two substances, sand and glucose, glucose can mixed easily with the water. Then if we apply water in this mixture and if we mixed with them, then glucose will mixed with water and sand will sediment down the beaker or down the pot. That with the filtration process we can easily take out the mixture of glucose and water and the sediment part, that means we can separate the sand. Then again if we apply the heat to the mixture of glucose and water, that time the water will be vapor and we will get the crystal of or solid glucose. Now come to next creative question. That means, what is effusion? Dear students, this question answer you will get in page 24 in your books. And second one is, why are melting point and boiling point different from for the same matter? And this question answer you will get in your textbook page number 25. Come to the stem. This is the stem of creative question number 1, and this picture you also get in a task in your textbook. There is a test tube and there is two cotton bud, and one is soaked with hydrochloric acid, hydrochloric solution, and another is soaked with ammonium hydroxide solution. And when here in the near about the A point, this is A marked and this is B marked point, near about the A point, their white smoke is shown, that is the ammonium chloride there is written, and the distance between the ammonium chloride from the A part is 40 centimeter, and distance between from the ammonium chloride and B point is 60 centimeter. That means the ammonium chloride is nearer to A. And come to the question C. What kind of change is the process of the stem? Explain. Now come to question D. Why white smoke is produced at the end A of the tube? Explain with logic. Dear students, come to the answer. Question answer A. Question was, what is effusion? The passage of gases from a high pressure zone to a low pressure zone through a fine pore is called effusion. Again I am saying that the passage of gases from a high pressure zone to a low pressure zone through a fine pore is called effusion. Now come to B. The question was, why are melting point and boiling point defined for the same matter? At the normal pressure, the temperature at which a solid matter turns into liquid state and is called the melting point of that solid. And on the other hand, at normal pressure, the temperature at which a liquid matter turns into gaseous state is called the boiling point of that liquid. For boiling, kinetic energy of the particle must be more than the intermolecular force. Again, for more kinetic energy, more quantity of heat is required. It implies boiling requires more quantity of heat than melting. For all these, melting point and boiling point of the same thing is different. Dear students, now come to the question C. What kind of change is the process of the stem? Explain. Come to stem again. Here in the A there is hydrochloric acid, in the B there is ammonium hydroxide solution, and there is white smoke which is indicated as ammonium chloride. Now come to this part, that means here ammonium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid given in the two cotton, and from the ammonium hydroxide, ammonium gas evaporate and fly away and diffused and fly away, and from the hydrochloric solution, hydrochloric as the gaseous from it also diffused. That means from here ammonia gas, and from here the gaseous form of hydrochloric acid diffused, and this one joined together and form ammonium chloride. This ammonium hydroxide is base and hydrochloric acid is this acid, and from this ammonium hydroxide, then this ammonia gas and hydrochloric gas react with each other and form ammonium chloride. This is a salt. That means this is a total different thing, and this is the chemical change. That means base and acid react with each other and form salt, and we know with this there will be some water, because when acid and base react with each other they make as salt and water, and following this way we can say in the answer of C will be the chemical change. In this process the chemical change will be occur, and you have to explain it. Now come to question D. Why white smoke is produced at the end of the tube? Explain with logic. Come to stem again. A, and the difference from A to the white smoke is 40 centimeter, and difference from the B to white smoke is 60 centimeter. That means white smoke is nearer to A, and they want to know why the white smoke is produced at the end of A of the tube, and we have to explain it with logic. Now come to the answer. According to the stem, concentrated hydrochloric acid solution is kept at the end A, and ammonium hydroxide solution is kept at the end B of a tube. We know that molecular mass of concentrated hydrogen chloride, that means hydrochloric acid, is more than concentrated ammonia gas. Here hydrogen chloride gas from HCl solution, that means hydrochloric acid solution, and ammonia gas from ammonium hydroxide solution will get diffused. Within a few moments you will see a white smoke filling up the tube. Is it ammonium? It is ammonium chloride produced in the reaction between hydrogen chloride gas and ammonia gas. The white smoke will not be positioned in the center of the tube. It will be nearer to the hydrochloric acid solution. Again, since length of the tube is 100 cm, that means 40 cm plus 60 cm, hence ammonia will diffuse to the 60 cm from the end B, whereas hydrogen chloride gas will diffuse to 40 cm from the end A of the tube of 100 cm. Thus, the two gases will produce a white smoke of ammonium chloride at their meeting point. That is means that at the same time, given time, hydrogen chloride gas has gone a lesser distance than ammonia. That also proved that ammonia gas spreads faster than hydrogen chloride gas because of its faster rate of diffusion. The reason behind it is the difference in their atomic masses, and a gas with lesser atomic mass will have a better diffusion rate. Now come to what is their difference. Hydrochloric acid, we know the atomic mass of hydrogen is 1 and atomic mass of chlorine is 35.5. So the total atomic mass will be 36.5. On the other hand, the ammonium hydroxide's atomic mass will be sorry students, because this is the diffusion rate of ammonia, we have to count the diffusion rate atomic mass of ammonia. The nitrogen's atomic mass is 14 and the hydrogen atomic mass is 1. There is 3 hydrogen atoms, so it will be 1 into 3, that will be 14 plus 3, that is 17. And as per definition, which gas has less atomic mass, they have better diffusion rate. That's why ammonia can pass easily 60 centimeter. At the same time, hydrogen chloride gas passed only 40 centimeter because it is heavier than ammonia. Dear students, this is your homework number 5. You have to do CQ2C question answer as your homework, and you have to submit on Saturday from 9 AM to 3 PM. Dear students, I have finished my today's topic. If you have have any problem, you can contact with me. I have given my messenger ID and my contact number on the board. Keep practicing, read the chapter properly and learn all the important lines for MCQ and knowledge based question answer. Do the SW regularly, submit it regularly. See you again. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.